There I am again, under the bridge. Well, there's an actual pathway this time for some reason. It's weird. Oh, I'll tell you what, that is quite the tree that's fell. Just down here by the River Kent. That's the motorway there. But yours, it is quite nice. Nice little river. Definitely see why there's some kayak people knocking about. Like, I would jump in a kayak and go down there. Looks great fun. Great fun indeed. Oh, I got myself some pizza. Doing the British thing and parking on the path right outside the shop. Let's go. Pizza time. Oh, I'm back here again. Anybody that's watched the Northwest England trip should recognise this spot. I walked up that hill and along there. There was a mad stotzy moment on the cliff. It's a lovely little spot. You can see the rain blowing by. Hopefully you can anyway. Presuming you might be able to. Yeah, I think you can see the rain blowing by now. It's actually quite fun. I was just outside Manchester and I was chatting to someone outside a takeaway waiting for me pizza. And he was like, "Are you from the east, are you?" And it took me a second to realise that I was actually back in the north. And I'm no longer from the north / northeast, depending on how good people are at picking out accents. I'm either from the east now. No longer have to specify the north. Oh, I loved it. Anywho, it's getting a bit chilly now, so I'm gonna say goodbye for now. The ambience. The ambience. I thought I'd try and get a bit of a video here while the wind's calm-ish. That's the park up. It's up the pass and then down the pass. I'm just doing the weekly burn, getting it all blasted out. A candle going. Yeah, I'm just here chilling in this fast-moving cloud here. Look how thick it is up there. By the time it gets to here, you can still see the peak there. By the time it gets to there, it's all clear. Love it. It's getting a bit cold now, so I'm going to go ahead and close this door, let it heat up a bit, because I like it around about, I usually turn the heater off around about 31, 32, because I like it in the high 20s. Boop. Hey, 11 degrees, 111,111 miles, and I'm out here in the middle of the Lake District. Halfway up a pass that I wasn't intending on taking, but here we are. I'll catch back at some other point. Yes! See yous! Do with a video while the wind's dying down. Oh, since the wind's died down. I was going to go for a swim, but it's a tad rough. So I went for a walk instead. But I've got another swimming spot I'll get to. I'll show you that. But for now, the wind's picking up again. I'll check back with you in a bit. I just want to test this wind block technique I've got. Looking over at this windy quarry, which you may recognise from the Northwest England trip. If you don't, it's a quarry. That's about it really. It's in a beautiful location. Oh, I caught it. I saw it before I heard it. There it goes. Laying this ship, enjoying the jet fighter. It's a lovely view, isn't it? Of a Carlisle. I thought I'd do a bit showing you the inside of the quarry, so that's why I was standing up there. It's just a wee stone thing. It's alright, you know? You get your little surfing rock here. So you can practice some fucking mad, I don't know, ankle tricks. And try and balance. Oh, no, I fucked up, I went too far to the left. It's difficult. It's balance from the left there. That was a good couple of seconds, that one. Alright, I'm having way too much fun balancing on a rock. I'll probably stand here and balance on this rock for a while. I'll see you later. I'll tell you what, this is one of the joys of parking around the UK. Look at this. It is like 11:30 at night in the middle of nowhere. But someone rocks up. I think they were, I don't know, looking to do some skids or drifts or something because they've got an exhaust that does not inhibit airflow, however, may most likely reduce power. More noise, less power. That's more good, alright? Lol, the joys of living in the UK. Right, just to be clear, it's not specifically the UK that has, random people showing up at car parks at, X amount of times a night and things like that. It's just UK is a lot more densely populated than other countries. a lot of other countries anyway. So you see it a lot more often here. Basically up the east coast now. Sorry. So as it stands, I'm basically all the way up the west coast now. I thought I'd give a brief synopsis of the west coast. Very beautiful, quite inhabited, same as the rest. I sort of like you probably notice in the footage that there's not a lot. Is it? My journey seems to have sped up quite a bit, and it has sped up. Maybe not as much as it comes across on camera, but I've just been exhausted mentally from all of the just people around. I speak to some of them, got no problem, speaking to people and stuff. I don't mind it. I do like to socialise. I'm not antisocial. So yeah, I've just been sort of exhausted trying to avoid people. Um, Trying to find places that are nice, out of the way, not using apps and things like that to find parking and places to stay for the night. Just sitting on Google Maps and scouting and just driving around and having a bit of fun, to be honest. It's like I drove around for hours in Wales with absolutely no signal, no GPS to follow or anything like that. I was like, I'll just drive around and see if I can find anywhere. And yeah, I found a few places, but not with signal, unfortunately. And yeah, it was during the week, so I had to get back to signal so I could sleep that evening, so I could work the next day. I found with Wales that the internet drops off very quickly outside of populated areas, so I couldn't. There's other places in the UK I've been where the coverage in rural areas of 4G is a lot better than Wales is, but it's one of them. If I didn't have to work, I would have enjoyed that fact rather than it being, a negative to this trip. It would have been a positive. Anyway, I keep digressing. I'll try and cut this off. West Coast, it's beautiful. I thought I was going to see a lot of sunsets, but just because of me not wanting to be around loads of people, I didn't stay. I didn't go to those, picturesque, scenic lookouts where there was loads and loads of people. As soon as I got close to the coast, even in, the remote park ups that I would find or ended up using the app for, there would be 3, 4 vans parked, or motorhomes, camper vans, anything, parked up for the night in the one car park, and it's not what I want. If I wanted to live around hundreds of people or 5 people or thousands of people, I would live in a house, in a city, in a village, in a town, depend on how many people I want to be around. Sometimes I want to be around nobody, not see another human, and sometimes I like to be around people, and it's one of the freedoms that the van gives you. But I've struggled to find the former part of that. I've struggled to find any solitude this trip since I got south on the east coast, all the way along the south coast, and then essentially all the way up the east, all the way up the west coast. I haven't found any solitude where I've been by myself all day and all night, and that's fine. It is what it is. Again, I'm glad I've done it. It's something that I wanted to do, but you know, for all the reasons I've listed in the series so far, it's probably a one and done. You know, I've travelled around the south of the UK. I don't see myself doing it again. You know, times change. We'll see. I was just on a little ways adventure on some random road that I probably shouldn't be on, especially when there's signs like that and then warnings like that. You know, I'm definitely not going to cross that gate, am I? If that's going to be my fate. But I did see this nice little waterfall. Look at this. I'll zoom in for you. Just up on the big stones. How cool is that? Anyhow, I'm going to get back at it now. Get a good driving. See if I can go for a swim in the Tea River. Hey! I'm back in the Toon. I zipped straight across the A69, basically from Carlisle back to Newcastle. As I said yesterday, I'm just feeling quite exhausted mentally from all the people around. So, in the interest of, you know, transparency, I'm gonna pick up this series in Carlisle and go do the route that I was planning anyway. But I'm probably going to give it sort of 2 to 4 weeks and go, you know, a bit when it's a bit cool down. Hopefully there's less people about and it's not half term for school, so you know, I've got dog walkers, family dog walk. I'm going to have myself a hot bath, and oh yeah, that's all I'm thinking about right now is this hot bath. Now, I will pick this up. There shouldn't be any sort of delay or change in the schedule of videos releasing, and then we'll go on to the next one. Hopefully, providing I found some gainful employment by then we can go. Otherwise, I might just have to save money here until I get myself another job that allows me to work remotely from anywhere, etc, etc, etc. Anyway, I've got nothing to say. I've got nothing worthwhile for you to listen to. I'm just some bloke on the internet. My opinion's meaningless anyway. Go live your life. Enjoy yourself. Peace.